puppy day. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chewed on. Yes, it's fine. It's also a great day to adopt a new furry friend. I mean, come on. Look at these cute little faces. Yes, that's you. You're so cute. Well, Scott Cromer, the Director of Outreach at Lifeline Puppy Rescue, is here with some new dog owner tips. Scott, it's always great to have you because it means you're bringing puppies in.
Yes, well, and thank you for having us, especially on the National Puppy Day. We love National Puppy Day, especially with puppies.
I can imagine, absolutely. And we love you too, Scott, but I have
thank
to say,
you.
We love these puppies a lot.
They're pretty cute, aren't they?
Cute. Okay, so first, tell us more about the puppies that you brought in with you today.
So I brought these 4 little cuties. We are calling them a lab border collie mixes, but what I like to tell people is they could be listed as a Chihuahua and turn out to be a Great Dane.
Totally.
So it's really just a guessing game. Yes. We have 3 girls and the little shy boy that's hanging out by you today.
He's a big cuddler, my goodness.
But they certainly are cute and they are looking for homes.
Yes,
so.
Definitely. Well, it's so nice because we had almost the entire newsroom in here right before the show because
Yep.
they all needed some puppy love. So it was so great for them to be able to come see them as well. Now, for those who are thinking about adopting a puppy, what are some things that they should know before they decide to adopt?
That it's a lot of work. I always like to tell people it's a good thing that they are cute because puppies are a lot of work. They're going to be getting you up in the middle of the night. They're going to be crying at you. Still to this day, my little one just sits in front of me when I'm working and he begs to go play. And I'm like, oh, buddy, we got to work. So I always tell people when you are getting ready, make sure that you're ready for a dog because it is going to be work. Right. And then really think about the type of breed and your lifestyle around what dog you're getting. You know, if you're a couch potato, make sure you get a couch potato dog. If you're going to be hiking on the weekends, make sure you don't get probably a Chihuahua.
Totally.
So it's just one of those things that you really want to think about your lifestyle and what you're going to be doing with the dog.
That's huge. Absolutely. That's so big. So what advice do you have to help a dog adjust to a new environment? I know that that's one that, you know, you just never know what your dog's going to think when you bring them home. Yeah.
So dogs typically take about 30 days to decompress.
Okay.
So you got to give them time right off the bat and remember that. But if we recommend that you kennel train, and the reason for that is it kind of gives them a little space as well. So a little area to kind of go decompress. So it just takes some time. If you are thinking about adopting, we always recommend that you bring your current dog to meet the puppies or another dog, and that way you can just make sure that they get along as well, because that's important as well to make sure that when you take a dog home, that whoever you're taking it home to, that they do get along, because they have their own little personalities. You can see with these 4.
Yes,
you got the sleepy ones, the chewy one, and the shy one.
Yeah, we got 2 sleepers and 2 that are ready to go. You also mentioned kennel training. I wanted to talk to you too. It sounds like you guys are looking for kennels right now.
Yes, we certainly are. So that is one thing that always helps out. The only way we can bring up more puppies if we have, like, you know, spaces to put them in the kennels and that kind of stuff. So if you have travel kennels that you're no longer using, wire kennels, please drop them off. We're open on Saturdays and Sundays from 11 to 3 where people can bring in donations.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I always think that it's good to know about what toys that you should get. I think that when we got our dog, the first thing we did was buy every single toy that we could find in the store for her. Are there specific ones we should be getting for puppies?
Yes. So puppies in particular kind of need something that aren't going to harm them. Okay. So we recommend staying away from like a stuffed toy. Sure. And the reason that was because if you're not watching them, they can kind of swallow that. And that really kind of goes with any toy, that you just want to make sure that you're monitoring them while they're playing with the toys so they're not getting themselves into trouble or potentially eating something and being dangerous for them. Yes. But the 3 toys that I really like and what I recommend when people start off right off the bat with would be kind of an unstuffed toy, so they still get that kind of fun thing to play with, and a rope toy, and then a ball as well. Okay. And so you get kind of the, you know, the mixture of them. You know, Kongs are great, stuff that you can keep them entertained with. Little puzzles are always great as well.
It's awesome. That's great. Now, a big one, I know that I spent hours outside with my little girl when we first got her trying to potty train. Do you have any advice for potty training? You're getting right into the mic, little baby.
Yeah, there's 3 big things on potty training that I like to tell people. So the first thing is you really want to get into a consistent routine. Okay. And so when you're out there with them, you know, puppies, for example, the rule of thumb is they can hold their bladder for every month they're old plus 1. So like a 2-week-old puppy can technically hold it for about 3 hours. Okay. And that rule only works up to about 5 to 6 months of age, and after that, then you'll want to get them out. But then when you're out there, make sure that you're kind of taking them in the same spot and then praise them. It may sound funny, but I like to tell people, pretend like they just squeezed a $100 bill out of their butt. Jump up and down and clap. That's going to be, you know, your neighbors might think you've gone crazy, but it will really show to the puppy that they're doing a good job outside as well. And if they do make a mistake in the house, what we tell people is not to punish them. You can take them out. What I like to do is kind of lay them on their back like this and take them out to the outside to let them know that it wasn't good. And then when we get them outside, set them back down and go back through that praising process.
Hey, I love that. I'm actually going to try and practice that with my little one at home.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much. Happy National Puppy Day.
Yep.
So happy that we could celebrate.
Thank you for
with you
having us today.
Of course.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, guys. To see more pups that are up for adoption or to make a donation, you can head to lifelinepuppy.org. And Claudia, I have to keep playing with those puppies, so I'll go ahead and send it back to you.